Well, thanks for coming back. And you know, Carrie, we're only a few months out from the annual Humble ISD Livestock Auction. A very, very successful auction. Thank you, community, for your support, and please keep that support coming for our FFA programs, not only the livestock auction, but all the other FFA programs throughout the year. But we are thrilled to now officially produce and introduce a Grand Champion winner from the auction, Grand Reserve Champion winner, and just the best career technical education director in the state of Texas, Dr. Marley Morris. Marley, it's good to see you.
Thank you.
Ernest Broomfield, you are now a senior at Humble High School, and you were Grand Reserve Champion at the livestock auction. It's good to see you.
Nice seeing you too.
And we'll see you in a few days at graduation.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Exciting.
Yeah, I'll count on his attendance for sure at that. And welcome Hanna Jamieson. And you are a junior at Summer Creek.
Yes, sir.
And a Grand Champion winner.
Yes, sir.
So you get to repeat next year.
Yes. Yeah.
No pressure. No pressure. So Dr. Morris, share with us all about the livestock auction this year and its level of participation and success and just all of that.
Well, I'm really pleased to announce that we had so much business support this year. $289,400 was raised at a livestock show auction, and so that's a credit to our business supporters, our community. And what's fun about Humble that I don't think you see everywhere else is that these businesses come together. Yes, they support the FFA and 4-H kiddos, but then they turn around and donate their animals to our local charity organizations like Hanna. And that's phenomenal to see those folks come together and get behind kids and sponsor kids throughout the year. You know, there's a lot of students that don't make it to the auction. You know, there's only 70 students that make it to the auction. But, you know, that's the prize. That's what people aspire to do. And because the auction is so successful, that encourages kids to get into a program that teaches them all those soft skills that businesses want and that they'll learn in life. You know, taking care of something else and responsibility. It all boils down to those key skills. And it starts with the auction.
It sure does.
And the auction is so fun to go to. I mean, really, if our viewers haven't had the chance to go, I highly encourage everybody to participate. You know, there's a buzz in the room, the students are there, they've got their animals. I'm always impressed because the students are smart enough to start work in the room, to go around before they're actually showing their animals, to talk up, you know, whether it's their steer or their hog or whatever. But it's just a fun day, and obviously accumulation of hard work for both of you. But I want to hear from our students' perspectives, and I'm going to start with you, Hanna. You know, you've raised this animal, you've loved it, and now you're there, it's time. What's it like being up on that auction stage?
It was like so exciting. It just came out of nowhere, and I was up there and I was just standing there like petting him, and it just didn't feel real. Like, it was wow.
Now tell me about your animal.
My animal, his name was Wrangler. He was my black Angus Charolais cross steer. He was so sweet. I miss him.
Wow. He was big.
Oh, he was big. He was big. He was a big boy. He weighed 1,340 pounds.
Right?
Yes, sir.
Wow. So Ernest, how about you? What was your experience like up on that auction stage?
It was extremely exciting, you know, to know that there's people out there supporting us. For me, supporting my further education, Gig 'em Aggies.
Whoop!
And
Ernest, you're a good man.
You are. You know we like that.
But it was just really exciting, you know. It was hard to let the steer go, of course, but the people that did buy my steer donated it to a great organization, and I enjoyed it most of all. So. Yeah.
That's wonderful, and you know, again, you hit the nail on the head when you said it goes to a good organization. I mean, how wonderful is that? You put all this effort into raising these animals. You love them, blood, sweat, tears, early mornings, but to know actually at the end of the day, it's really benefiting, like Marley said, some wonderful local organizations that really, you know, can utilize that. Yeah. So kudos to you guys.
Well, and that responsibility piece, and especially for earning Grand Champion, Grand Reserve Champion, I mean, when you describe it as 24/7, it literally is that. Right. I mean, it's feeding, it's caring every single day Doesn't matter if it's a
Rain or
holiday.
shine.
You've got to do it. So first and foremost, congratulations on
Yes.
just a great showing. Great showing. And Marley, they're waving us on. We've got to wrap up, but you did a great job because in describing really what FFA, what our ag program does for students. It's the animals are great, and that's an important piece of it, but it's only a piece of it. I have yet to meet an FFA student that isn't the most poised, articulate leader. It's just amazing. So how do we get more kids involved?
Well, that's a good question. It starts early. So, in 8th grade now, we're signing up for high school. Would encourage those parents and those students to seek out their counselors. We've got a process in place using our software to sign up for courses, and that's really where it begins. But you can always reach out to teachers at your high school that you'll feed into, and it's never too early to be a part of 4-H. And we have students as early as I believe 1st grade who show clover kids, maybe even kindergarten, showing a rabbit, getting them used to the process of showing animals and that kind of thing. And then you can raise animals even in middle school through 4-H. So and that all leads into an FFA program. So that's I would encourage them to do that.
Awesome. Thank you. And thank you again for your tremendous leadership.
Appreciate it.
It makes all the difference. Hannah, just a few weeks of school left.
I'm so excited. I'm so excited.
Well, you have a great and safe summer, okay?
Thank you.
And we'll see you back for your senior year.
Yep.
And Ernest Giggum.
Yes, sir.
All right. Thank you both, and congratulations again.
Thank you.
Carrie and I are going to come back again, so please stay with us.